see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will take it as American Golf. Now you
Okay.
have to avoid as many if statements as you can.
Okay.
Okay, so I think this close this alert handling. I just copy this. Okay, then alert handling driver. Okay, now the website is
American Golf.
American Golf. Okay, I will open it in a new thing so that I can get that accept window.
Yeah.
Okay, copy, inspect.
Hello. Hello.
Error, but sometimes it
Oh, I
does.
did
So
not hear your voice at all for so long.
no,
Like
no,
it got
actually,
disconnected.
no, I'm not saying anything. I'm saying that
Oh, okay.
the this thing is that sometimes why I'm doing this thing again and again, because sometimes it will give error, sometimes it
Yeah,
doesn't.
I
So
noticed it last time when I did. It gave me error. I forgot to change it, and when I changed this, it worked.
yeah, yeah. So now here after that, what we have to do, we have to write here something relative. I think so. Say driver dot find element,
Y dot
say
XPath.
by dot xpath, and I think so.
That element.
Mm, uh, by dot xpath.
Element you copied. Yeah. Dots and keys.
Okay, okay, dot, yeah, send keys, and say I write it like golf first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now again, so what will I do? I will take this
Search
element.
results.
What
Okay.
I'll do, I will take it in the web elements because I'm using this again and again.
Mm-hmm.
Say search box. Okay, and instead of this, search
Box dot
box
send
send
keys.
keys golf, and the
Okay.
same thing. Uh, say search search box dot send keys says keys
And dot enter.
dot enter. Okay,
Okay.
now let us run this and see what it is running.
Okay.
Now, when you stuck something like you, where you stuck now
Mm-hmm.
what is the thing that you can do? Like print some print statements. Okay, it will take get me error. I have to change this as well. Here I have
The website.
Okay, now after that, when it comes here, now there are two things here: search results and this thing, and it is in the capitals.
Yeah.
Okay, so what will I do? Say, no, here I'm passing there. Now what will I do? I will say cut it, say string pass element here and copy this here. Okay, now
Why are we doing like this?
you will get to know.
Okay.
Now we have done the first phase that we have entered the something and it is go to another page. Now if you see on this page, if I inspect it, it's taking some time. Let's do in this. Okay, now say I type golf. Now you see it will take some time to get it here, to get it
Yeah,
visible.
explicit wait.
Okay, so what I will do, I inspect it. Now it is inside this. If you see over here, this is inside this H1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you can see that all are in the caps letter. Okay, so
Yeah.
I will just for copy this XPath.
Okay.
Okay, and say, uh, uh, say web element and say pass element and say text one, anything you can
Okay.
give. Say I will name it as text one. Say driver dot find element by dot xpath, and the xpath we have just give. Okay, now I will see that
X1 dot get text.
uh, now
System.
f- just before this, what will I do? I will go for the WebDriver wait. I think so here, yeah,
Okay.
here, and, and say here. Sorry, not here,
Before the
here.
web element. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
and
And the X path
say
of that.
this
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
and now after that,
System output text1 dot get text.
I will say if
Okay.
say say your mm,
Text1.
yeah, text one dot get get text dot equals
Mm-hmm.
this element, but it is in the caps.
Yeah.
So what will I do? I will say uh, uh, pass element to
Uppercase.
uh, no, but
It's showing
uh,
search result
yeah,
hyphen
yeah.
got.
But what is the thing? We have passed this one, but our element is taken these two elements. So
Yeah.
what will I do? I will take one more string here,
Okay.
string say final string equal to say search
Search result
results.
hyphen
Okay, then say hyphen, then space, then after that
concatenate.
pass pass
Yeah.
element
Pass
dot
element.
to uppercase.
Okay.
Okay, and I will
Equals
say
final string.
yes if it is equals final string. Okay,
Okay.
Then we are
System output.
inside, just print
Oh,
inside. Oh, sorry, inside. Else I will print
outside.
uh, say so outside. Let we are not
Okay.
able to go inside our code. Okay,
Okay.
now run this.
Run it. Okay.
Okay, now we are inside. Okay,
Okay.
so we don't need this right now. We are on the right track. We can comment
Yeah.
it. Okay, or just be there it is. Now we are inside this thing. Now
Okay.
see after this, now you have something like this buttons.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
now if I inspect it, okay, this is my first tab, first node.
Yeah. The brand.
Okay, so we have to go for the brand thing. Now, first of all, we have to check. Now here, if I go over here, plus, if I, because they have changed the website now. Okay, okay, web
Is it inside
element.
the if loop?
Yeah, because I'm inside right now, inside the page. So
Okay.
I'm now I'm checking that whether that plus icon is there or minus icon is there. First of all, I'm seeing that what is that icon looks like.
Okay. Okay.
What is that thing that is being, you can say, right in the way. I'm checking that. Mm, say, yeah, icon, icon dot get text. Okay, let's run it again. Now you see icon minus. Okay, so
Oh.
okay, minus. Now here I can go with the two things like say if icon dot get text is
E
equal to sorry is equal to sorry this is
equals
dot equals, and
plus
if it is equal to I, then I'm not
I.
going to, yeah, sorry, minus, then I'm
Okay.
not going to click on it.
Okay.
Else,
Click. Icon dot click.
yes, as I say icon dot
Click.
click.
Okay.
Okay, now let's run this again, and I will print one statement here as well. Say here
Already
I will
clicked.
I'll
Yeah.
just
Okay.
write,
Okay. Okay.
if it come here, then it will go with the plus sign. Okay, so let's run this.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Okay, now I can minus because it is already clicked.
Okay.
Okay, now I know that I'm inside.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have to check this show more button.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you see it has gone under click. Okay, okay. Now let's say inspected. Okay, here the same thing it of yours that okay it's copy XPath. Say okay, mm, okay. Now you see that on this minus sign or in this plus sign. If it is minus, then I am not going to click. But if it is plus sign, then I am going to click. But after that, the code is going to remain the same.
Okay.
Getting my point?
Yeah. Minus or
Both
plus, the code will be the
is
same.
code will be the same. If it is minus, I'm not going to click on that plus icon. If it is plus, then I'm going to click it. But after that,
Yeah.
it the code is again remain the same.
Yeah.
So what will I do? I will make a
Exit the.
new. I will make a new function.
Okay.
Say public static. Now in this function, I'm not going to need anything not returning
Void.
void and say after may name any function like
Show
move
more.
on, yeah,
Okay.
move on, something like that.
Okay.
Uh, Move on, and in this I will pass one boolean character. Why? I will tell you. Boolean uh, check right now. Just it as any. Now I will call this function here. Move on. If it is minus, okay, then okay, even I don't need to pass the boolean character as well. Okay,
Okay.
just be like this function. Just make it empty. Move
Okay.
on. Both of the for the both of the function it will remain same. Okay, now after that, what I will do because driver is my global variable, so I can use it
Yeah.
here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I will check for my show more button. Okay, copy uh, XPath and whatever the code you have done, say I will take a list of web element, list of web element and name it as say show more equal to driver dot find elements. Okay, and say
Okay.
by dot uh, XPath and the XPath we have just copied. Okay. Now you can say if show more dot size is greater than 0.
Okay.
Now one thing more here, if you see after if there is show more, then I can click over here. If there is no show more, then I will proceed with my coding.
Yeah.
Okay, again the repetitive thing.
Yeah.
If now, what will I do again? Again, I will show else. Now, mm, say here, I will say show more. Okay, web element, say sm, sm show more equal to driver dot find element by dot xpath. The xpath we have just copied. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
say I say sm dot click. Okay, right now just we will see that it is doing okay or not.
Okay.
Okay, so again run it. No, it has clicked on it. Now
Yeah.
suppose let's do it with the say socks thing. Okay, now there will be no show more button.
Yeah.
Now you see, let us see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is not plus icon is there. Now same it has called the and it has click on it. If it is not there, it will click. If it is not there, it will not click. Now after that, the coding is again going to be the same thing.
Same. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's make one more function.
Okay.
Say public static void. Now again, I'm not going to repeat give anything. Say say count and select. Okay. Rather than writing the same lines again and again, what I'm doing,
I'm using multiple functions.
I'm just I have write two lines of code. Here I will write
Yeah.
all my lines because suppose if here 10 lines of code, I have to write 10 lines of code here, then 10 lines of code here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now say if we go here, now if we look in the inspect window, now after
Mm-hmm.
that it has clicked on it, say here. Now I will go for the ECUL element. I have already told you why I told you
Yeah.
this. Suppose now I will explain you in the paint. Now suppose you are targeting this div
Yeah.
because there is say another div inside. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
then your target element UL is here. Okay,
Okay.
say this is your target element. Okay, and inside this you have li, then li, then li, then your ul tag closed here. This is the thing is
Yeah.
okay. Now you have taken the x path of this whole element, this element. Okay, and you're counting the number of li elements. Okay, it will give you three.
Mm-hmm.
It will give you three, but suppose what happens just parallel to this div, there is one more div.
Okay. Another UL.
Yes, another maybe you can say another yeah. Suppose there is another UL over here.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you take this element, now this li will give you 3. Okay. 3. But
Okay.
if this is there, then it will count this li as well.
Oh, it'll give 6.
Yes. Then 3 plus 3, it will be 6. And you will not
Okay.
know that which element to pick. Even this ul tag, if it is there only, here only,
Okay.
then it will also pick that li element as well. It will not go for this particular element. For go to this particular element, you have to pick this ul.
This UL. Okay. Okay. Get it.
That, then it only will pick these elements. Otherwise, if you pick these div, it will pick all the li tags which are inside this. It is not bother about your thing that you have to take on this or you don't want to
Okay.
take this, but it will pick all li.
Okay.
So you have to be very careful when you are picking up these things.
Okay.
Okay. Now I will go with the XPath of this. Copy XPath or full XPath, no, anything.
Mm-hmm.
Say again, say web element, say ul, say now driver dot find element by dot XPath. XPath we have just copied. Okay. If you're finding this ri thing, just do one thing. Go here
Mm-hmm.
and say copy full
Okay.
XPath.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So now you have to go for the list
List
thing.
web elements. Yeah.
List, yeah, list of web
Web element.
elements. Now I'm going to find inside this ul tag.
Yeah.
Okay. When I say now driver dot no
Drive
ul
UL dot. Yeah.
find
Elements.
elements by
Yeah.
dot tag name
XPath. Oh, tag name LI.
li.
Yeah.
Okay. Now if we I look over here, this ul is again li. Now this is a label thing, and
Mm-hmm.
inside this label I have my this input.
Input
This is a
and span.
checkbox.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is a foot joy, the my span thing. Now, if I go with the say, suppose if I go with the label thing first,
Okay.
copy full X path,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that for int
I
I
equals to 1.
one
I
I
less than
is
or
less
equal
than
to
li
LI dot size.
li dot size. Even when starting with one, then I have to say less than equal to. First,
Okay.
do with I plus plus. First, we will do with less
Less
than.
than.
Okay,
Okay.
say web element and say ele equal to
Mm-hmm.
driver dot find element by dot
Dot XPath.
xpath, and okay, this is my label.
Yeah.
Okay,
Plus I plus.
and say here plus plus I.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and say I just write a simple print statement here
LE dot get text.
and say it will be sorry, right,
ELE
ele
dot get
dot
text.
get text. Right now I'm just going to print. Let's see
Okay.
what it is print.
Yeah, it will print. I did this first. Then only I changed it. I think it will print.
Okay, so we are going with the socks thing first.
Okay. Why?
Okay.
Yeah, it's printing.
Now you see it has printing 13, 8.
Yeah.
So if we see over here why it is
We
printing,
took label fully.
yes, that's why it is
That's why.
printing now 13, 8, 5.
Yeah.
So it will print all this. So if I want to go with this only,
Mm-hmm.
so
Span.
what will I do? Say here and see input, then span.
And yeah.
Copy full XPath.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm, okay. Here.
Yeah.
Okay. Now here again I have to change this
Yeah.
I. Okay. Now say if say ele dot get text, sorry, dot equals, say right now I'm just hard coding it, say what are the values, say uh phasor,
Okay.
phasor. Okay. Then uh ele dot click. Okay, now let's run this.
We have to give the phasor elements XPath, right? Not ELEs.
I'm printing the ele. Suppose it is printing now. Why it is not here? Say suppose here I will say phasor.
Okay.
Now you
Okay.
see it has print on phasor. Okay.
Uh,
Mm,
the XPath we have given for
Mm-hmm.
ELE is the XPath of, I got confused a little bit. The XPath of ELE here in web element, in line number 80,
Mm-hmm.
that is the XPath of uh, the
Li
label
the
span.
label span, because every li there is a label, there is a span, there is a
Okay,
label,
okay.
there is span. So it is inside this particular li, and all li is containing this label and span thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I get it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's why I have not changed this one.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
the span is inside it. And if I click on something, now if you see over here, if I click on anything here, it will select. Suppose here, if I select on this, it will click over
Mm-hmm.
here as well. That's why I'm not
Mm-hmm.
going for any checkbox thing. That's why I have just said,
Um,
okay, click on this element. If you click on this element, you will automatically click on this. Now,
okay, okay.
this is the way of doing the coding.
Okay.
You can see your code clearly.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you
Okay.
can see your code clearly, and you know that
Yeah.
okay, move on. There is nothing repetition. And here again, I know the code is repeating, but again I will go for the new function.
Yeah.
Okay, and here I can say can pass this variable here as well, or you can take this variable outside this for loop in the way of string element.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it can be done by anyway. Now this is now suppose if you stuck somewhere, just put some print statements. How? Suppose if I'm stuck here, what will I do? First I will go here and say syso here and say and write a.
Okay.
Okay, now here Suppose here I will write I know because I here why I'm saying here minus 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 then plus plus because I want to know at which if it is going in if or if it is going in else.
Okay, okay.
Okay, that's why I have put this as minus and plus. Okay, then it will go to my same function. Move on. Okay, now I can
Mm.
put some print statements here that at which it is going if it is going to for if or if it is going for else. I can put some print statements here. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
now after that I can go for print statement here. So
Yeah,
print statement is the helpful thing to know that where
yeah.
is your
Differentiation.
code, where is your code going.
Okay. I'll do.
Okay,
I'll add more print statements.
okay. So you now if you see your code, I'm unable to get that at which point you are where.
Okay,
Okay, so just try to write your code in such a way so that if I am reading your code, I can just get it easily. Now you know, okay, this is a starting thing, this is a main thing. Okay, you know, you have gone here, here, here. Okay, now here. Okay, if one if statement is there. Okay, now you know that okay, it is going inside the if, otherwise it will go else. Now, if you don't know where is code you're going, just write else and write some here SOPs like here in else. Okay, and you can write here inside here. You have already write inside, so you know that
yeah.
okay, it is going inside or it's going in the else. So you
Okay,
know after that, just try to break up your code in such a way so that you can read your code.
okay,
Okay, so now this thing looks more clear to you and more easy for to maintain and to read.
okay,
Just don't go for the repetition of code. Now when there is a repetition of code, just try to make a new function.
okay.
That's why I always take this variable as a global
Static.
variable,
Global variable. Yeah,
global,
yeah.
so that I can use it
Use
in
in all the
any.
functions. Yeah.